What's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you are new to the crew, make sure you subscribe and get notified. But if you're already part of the crew, salute. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Honor 9X Pro. Now, just keep in mind there are over 5 models of this device. The thing I want to talk about is the overall build quality of this device. It's absolutely a work of art. Now you can see the back of here is this reflective material. It doesn't even gather too much fingerprints, and I really like that because when you look at it, even though you put your fingerprints on there, because of the color of this thing, it never really bothers me. So it's an absolutely beautiful looking phone. It has this purple, blue, pink, dark black here, just a lot of different colors. There's ruby red on the side here. I just really love this finish on the back of here. Now you do get the side mounted fingerprint sensor, which is Honor and Huawei have perfected this thing. It's super quick. You get your volume rockers right above it, right here, and you can see that has a nice click to it, really nice click to it. On the other side, there is nothing. It's all just an all metal design right here with nothing. Top, you do get your pop-up selfie camera, your micro USB, as well as your SD card, nano, and a noise cancellation mic, 3.5mm headphone jack, Type C, and speaker. Now, that's the thing I like about this device. The first thing is the build. It's absolutely, really, it's built with a lot of premium things in mind. You get the weight is the number one thing, so you get 206 grams of weight. The screen display is 6.6 inches, full HD plus, which looks absolutely beautiful. And then on the front of the display, you get 84% of screen to body. So you can see right here that we have a basically bezel-less display, no notch, no cutout, no punch hole, nothing of that nature. LCD IPS display. So when you go to open this thing,
powers are always working.
and shout out to Trenish G. Let me see if I can find a video with the full
There it is, as I called it before. Batman's PlayStation.
So look at this thing. You're gonna get your full screen on here. Let me just turn this down. And look at how the screen looks. Now the chin is a little bit bigger than the forehead, but I honestly never even noticed that until I just, like recently started looking at it, and that chin is like slightly bigger. But that's with all phones. You'll notice that the chin portion is a little bit bigger. And I really like this phone for the overall, like the way it looks, but mainly the build quality on this thing. We got a 1080 by 2340 full HD plus with 391 pixels per inch on here. So honestly, guys, you won't complain with the overall build quality. This device is absolutely built like a tank. The next thing I like is the storage option. You get 256 with 8 gigabytes of RAM or 128 with 8 gigabytes of RAM, but there is a 6 gigabyte version as well with 128. So one of the things I noticed about this device is that I never have to worry about the storage on this guy. Every time I'm doing a video or anything like that, you can see I have over 1.1 gigabytes of videos. The apps, I have over 54 gigabytes of apps, installation packages, a ton of that. But even though I have a ton of stuff on here, I never have to break a sweat or even have to worry about that. It's just a really nice like storage options. Then once you get in the box, it's actually pretty cool because they do include everything that you need, such as the SIM card, remover tool, your information here to get started. It does include the Huawei information here, which I can't read because it's in another language. You also do get a case to get started as well right out of the box. You can see it does have a little bit of, it's a little bit musty and dusty. So that's the only thing I don't like about clear cases. That's why I usually end up buying my own. But I really do like the fact that they did start us off with that just in case. But you can see it's already been, the color's already faded from this one. So I barely ever use this case, but if you really need that protection, it comes in handy as well. You do get your power cord as well, which has been used a lot, and your Huawei brick, which is actually going to give you a nice speed of charging. Now, this thing charges really quick. It does say that it charges at 10 watts, but I've been usually getting a full charge within under an hour and 15 minutes, 100%. So this charging speeds on here are ridiculous. I can't even front. It's got a really nice charging speed, 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Now, the other thing that I like about this device overall is just the overall performance of this guy. And let me show you the graphics that we do get. We get ultra frame rate here, and we can actually get ultra frame rate with balance. So I'm gonna leave it at the ultra. I mean, it's gonna be super snappy. Like, this is one of the most snappiest devices I've ever used in my life. In this price, Honor just has their phones optimized well. I'm not sure how they do it, but it's really solid, guys. Let me see if I can. Somebody got me from the. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous on here.
Target down.
And we get him. Oh, I ran out of ammo at that moment. That's crazy. All right, but 128 gigabytes of external storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM. The 810 Kirin processing chip is absolutely beautiful. You get liquid cooling when it comes to gaming on here as well, so you won't experience any hotness when it's in your hand or anything like that. Let me see if I could catch a body. Hold on. Let me see if I could get the assist. Oh, dang. This guy just creeped up to me like, alright, cool, we need some reinforcements or something like that. Let me see. Headshot!
Reloading.
Got him. Let's do this. Where's that other guy?
Cover me.
Oh, damn. Let me run up to him. Yeah, it's a wrap for him. Oh, yo, this is crazy. I love the gameplay on this device. As you can see, I really enjoy the gameplay on this device. It's just really solid. They do also include the side scroll thing that that only Samsung has to offer. So let me show you how this works. You could be like in Instagram, and then when you side scroll right here, you're gonna get a ton of different apps to choose from, like messages, photos. I could slide this down here. Oh wait, it's not supported in so let's say I'm in so look, I could put this over top. This is just sick right here. Wait, hold on. Damn. Alright, cool. So let's say I'm in Facebook right now, guys. Let's say I'm using Facebook, and let's say I'm just using that and I slide over with this toggle. I could get to the Spotify, but if I want to do a split screen, I could just drag it from the bottom like that. I think this is really intuitive. I think all smartphone devices should have that side scroll toggle just like that. You can get to your maps right here. It's just mad convenient. Like, I haven't had a device this good. Look. And you can even do your two windows right here. So this is really good, guys. I really like this. The fact that it's offering, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just has a lot of features on this thing. So all right, guys, but yeah, when it comes to the performance of this device, it's just really good. It has a nice software on here. You could actually use this thing to, it's just really nice. I love that side scroll feature. And the last thing, guys, is the cameras. The cameras on here are absolutely phenomenal. We get a lot of different options to choose from on the cameras. Dark mode is probably the best feature on this device, but let me just show you what I'm talking about. So we do have aperture mode. My favorite mode in aperture is the 2.8 or the 1.4, which will give you blurred out effects in the background as well. You get night photos as well. So, I mean, if I turn off these lights right here, let me do that, and take a photo of this guy, it's still gonna look good no matter what. Let me show you. So there's no lights right now except for one on this guy. And then if I turn back the lights on, this is how the photo came out with no light. So it's a little bit blurry. I might have to do that again. Hold on. Because my hand was shaking. So let me try that one more time. And I'll turn off all the lights this time. So let me see, there's one more light on right now. Let me find the off switch. Hold on, let me switch hands. All right, here it is. There's no more lights on, so I'm gonna do a night photo of this guy. And make sure my hand doesn't shake this time. All right, we're gonna turn that back on, all the lights. And the thing about this device is it just captures beautiful night photography. It doesn't matter how dark it is. It's going to be able to capture that. You can see, look at the detail in pitch black. It still captured him. So you get portrait here as well. Bokeh. You could change the bokeh effects. So you get stage lighting. This one's cool because it blacks out everything around him. Let me show you. Effects. You get split lighting. And I think this is for the front camera, the portrait one, because the aperture one is for the rear one. So just keep that in mind. Photos, video, you get 4K on here, 4K up to 30 frames per second, as well as, well, that's it. It goes up to 4K. And then video resolution, let me show you. So they did have a 4K option on here. After the updates, it was removed. So I just want to let you guys know that I wasn't tripping. It did have 4K at one time or another. And then they removed it with the update. So they decided that it would be more optimized if they did have just 1080 30 frames on here. Let me go into the settings one more time. And you can see right here, it's recommended that we're on 16:9, and we can get 30 frames or 60 frames per second. So that's actually pretty cool as well. 4K is pretty shaky on a lot of devices unless you have image stabilization, but that's mostly flagships. But the cameras on here, guys, are extremely good. I can't emphasize that enough. You get pro mode, slow motion. This is just for pictures, panorama light painting, which is cool for like when cars are driving by or lights are around you. You could get really good effects with that HDR mode, time lapse, moving picture, high res for really. Let me take a photo with that high res mode. Let me just zoom in on his. Try to get some focus here. I might tap to focus. So this is the high res mode. I gotta back up just a little bit, and that's high resolution. So let me show you what that looks like. Get some high resolution on his face, just like that. And it's just a phenomenal device to use, guys. Look, you got the triple cameras around back, one for wide, one for portraits, and one for your main camera. So the main one is the 48 megapixel, guys, and it's going to be really good for taking photos. You also get the 60 megapixel for your front camera, which is a pop-up selfie. The fingerprint actually works really fast. Let me show you. And you also can turn the camera around. Let me show you the front-facing camera. So that looks absolutely beautiful as well. You get aperture night on the front as well. Wait, let me turn that back around. Photos. Okay, there we go. So you get video, cut in, more, photo, portrait, and then when you can select the bokeh effects for portrait right here. Stage lighting is pretty cool. Let me show you what that looks like. Look what it does. It blacks out everything around me and keeps me in the frame. You also do get a ton of different, portrait modes on here. So I just like that. It's gonna mess around with the effects and things of that nature. So you could always change the one that you want. You could even put none on there. But honestly, the cameras are the main, they steal the show with this one. So let me just back up a little bit. The build quality is absolutely phenomenal. The performance as well. The cameras are solid. And the fourth thing is the battery, the battery as well, and the performance. So you're going to get at least 2 days of battery with this thing, no matter what. I can't kill this battery in a day. It's absolutely absurd. 4,000 milliampere battery. But the software on here is optimized so well that, you know what I mean? It's just, you won't really experience any type of delays, stutters, hiccups, headaches, complaints. Everything is just really snappy. You can get to your other apps right here. If I wanted to read my messages, calendar, I have that side scroll at any time. It's just a well optimized device. The speakers sound really good. The cameras are optimized well. It does have the Google Play Store in this version, like I said in the beginning. But overall, guys, I can't complain about